It's Week 8 of the NFL, and we'll see Brock Purdy. It doesn't get a lot better than his last game, going over 500 yards. It's the 49ers and the Chargers, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020, the man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
Well, the silver lining from last week, he played phenomenally, kept the ball clean, and led them to the end zone several times. You know these NFL quarterbacks, though, they trade away all those touchdowns if it meant getting the win. That's his focus this week.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass.
And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Dexter Lawrence make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. On is the Chargers punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. Taken right around the 44. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
And he's certainly putting together an MVP-type season, leading the league in both passing yards and touchdown passes. There's not been too many defenses have been able to stop him or even slow him down. So he's got his sights set on another big game right here.
They go play action here. Purdy. He completes this to Walker.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Purdy's throw taken in here by Chase.
And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 23. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Purdy looking to throw on first down here.
And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. A great effort there. His 9th touchdown of the season.
And the 49ers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Chargers get set to go here for their 2nd drive.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2.
Well, this defense for the Niners very strong in that victory a week ago.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. they exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
On is the Chargers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. 46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. This is fielded at the 27. It'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive.
This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop. And now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off, because right now it's out there for them. They've just got to go seize it.
He finds his man, complete. It's Bennett. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 23 yards the pickup there. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. Oh, nice move. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. And Walker once more.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
47 yards rushing for him now. Just his first 3 carries.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Purdy now to throw.
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Kyle Pitts
with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list.
And the Niners lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game.
Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
This taken in at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. And the LA offense ready for this next possession.
Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Herbert now. And his throw is incomplete.
You look at this Niner defense.
It's quite a unit. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking out the number 1 overall offense in the league.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Herbert.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28.
First down, here's Mitchell. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. He gets it into the arms of Parker, complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 33. His first catch, good for 16 and a first. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
It's caught. Here's Langford. Gets past one man. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
Give running right is Mitchell.
And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. Now a 2nd and 6.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Holding. Offense.
Down in this one, they needed that score, but they'll have to hold at least for the time being.
You're exactly right. Points that they had to have. As you said, they have to regroup now and see if they can get them another way.
Back to throw here, Herbert. And that's dropped underneath to Mitchell. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Here's Herbert.
Checks this one down. It's Mitchell.
And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Herbert throwing again. Over the middle, complete. It's Parker. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
It's not cool about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And this is going to be a Charger touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Chargers have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that'll make our score 14-7.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Kenneth Walker headed back out there.
Last week, what a game. He was knocking on the door for 200.
And one of the things I saw come out of last week's game in his post-game press conference, he gave a lot of credit to the offensive line, as you might expect. But he also talked about the wide receivers blocking on the perimeter because no big game happens unless wide receivers block as well.
And watching film, you showed me he also made people miss.
55 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
A beautiful fake. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. They'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down, 49ers.
And going right back to Walker.
And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that. And by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the 1st half. Backups get to play in the 2nd. But you and I both know that funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Here's Purdy. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers 35. 21 yards there on 3rd down. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now to the ground, here's Walker.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And he's able to get it down to the 25
appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Walker now on 1st and 10. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
If you're going to have a relay race, you're probably going to pick your backs and receivers to run it, but don't underestimate the conditioning of the offensive line. They're out there just dictating things, staying on the field, and keeping a long drive going.
This time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy. Complete. Jefferson the target. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme, and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
They'll send one of those 2 tight ends in motion.
On 2nd down, it's Walker.
4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal.
But that was a unit that understood exactly where the 1st down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Purdy looking to throw.
Touchdown 49ers!
Kyle Pitts.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Niners have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. That one in the books as a 12-play drive.
And it was the tight end Kyle Pitts finishing it all off on the touchdown reception. This taken in right around the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Chargers ready to take over. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive. So we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
On the counter, Mitchell.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 1st down Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
And the Chargers 1st down.
Now movement up front. I think they're going to get one of the Charger linemen.
False start.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15.
But once again, it's Mitchell.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
51 yards rushing for him now to this point.
That was huge after being behind the chains on 1st down to make this 2nd very manageable.
Yeah, how much pride do you have in an offense on 1st down to get that kind of yardage? Because it actually opens up your playbook on 2nd down. You can run it, you can throw it, you keep a defense off balance. I like that phrase, stand ahead of the chains, and they're doing exactly that.
A gain there of 30 big ones. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
A shotgun handoff to Mitchell.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
He's lost of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 20-yard line.
Now it's Herbert.
They'll get this over the middle here to Palmer. And the Chargers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Herbert. Touchdown! A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Chargers have got it back to within a score. Tyler Bass now for the point after.
It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it ends with the Chargers getting into the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
Kenneth Walker headed back out there.
He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back. And that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
Play action. Now Purdy.
Flush to his right. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 15 for the Niners there and a first down.
Now Purdy. This one brought in by Jefferson.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
That's going to be caught. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 23 yards, the final tally.
Walker will score. Touchdown, 49ers.
Sometimes offense can get too cute down near the field, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Chargers offense back onto the field. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is. Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Here's Herbert now on second down. It's complete to Langford. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. So here are the Niners to take over on offense. They've got the lead right now, and remember, they are riding that very impressive 7-game winning streak, trying to push it to 8.
Purdy's throw pulled in by Jefferson.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and that'll bring up second down.
He kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Out of the gun, Walker with it.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
3rd and 9 here. Purdy.
Hauled in left side here by Jennings.
And he is going to have the 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Purdy now to throw.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Walker. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Purdy from the gun. Open man downfield is Chase. He's got him.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on.
And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers.
Kyle Pitts
with career touchdown number 96. He joins Eric Dickerson on the all-time list.
And the Niners will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Chargers going to take over now late in this first half. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission.
On first down, Justin Herbert.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Well, we've seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every.
Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. Dexter Lawrence. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run and able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. So we've hit half.
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the 3rd quarter.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3.
It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. The 49er offense set to go to begin quarter number 3. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Back to throw, Purdy.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. That's taken in by Palmer. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make it second down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Back to throw here, Herbert. Throwing the out route, he's got Parker. And he is going to have the Chargers first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
First down, Chargers.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. He finds his man, complete. It's Jenkins. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Over the middle, complete. That's Jenkins. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And the Chargers first down.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation. Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Herbert. He's got his target. That's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 16. 11 more yards there, and this methodical drive continues. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the gun, a give to Mitchell. He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Touchdown, Chargers. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Chargers are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Chargers 21.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. And the 49ers settling in for their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Here's Walker to start the drive. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. Oh, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 139 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Purdy looking to throw on first down here. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jennings. That'll give him 8 that time. And it'll be second and a couple. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
They'll try for the first with Walker.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Well, lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
No gain on the play. And it'll be second and goal.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be third and goal now. Push forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.
Purdy bootlegging it.
And that is, I think he caught it. He did, but they'll say out of bounds. It'll be incomplete. They throw for it.
Shanahan doesn't care much for that last call, so out comes the red challenge flag. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So for Kyle Shanahan, he had it right, as the challenge is a good one.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Chargers 21.
The 49ers ready to kick it away. And here we go.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
At the 24-yard line.
Right back to Mitchell here.
And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now he's into the clear again.
Touchdown, LA! A big play there. 76 yards.
And the Chargers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And the lead will be cut down to 14.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot, up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter. On first down, Purdy. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
A give for Walker running right.
And fights through one man. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Now a throw out to his fullback is complete. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. On the counter, it's Walker. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL. Back now here on EA Sports. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Setting up the screen here. This is Walker.
And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And this will be touched by a member of the kicking team inside the 20, and it's at the 17-yard line. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession.
Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news, but this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Second and 10.
Now it's Herbert.
They'll run the screen with Mitchell.
Brings it up just shy of the 25. Showed some of that quickness there on the move. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Herbert on 3rd down now. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Taking it about the 36. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. San Francisco set to go on offense once more.
Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and a couple.
They'll try the left side. Rainey. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That good for 22 and a first down.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Out of the gun, Purdy. A repeat of the last play, finding Walker.
Touchdown 49ers.
Ken Walker
with career touchdown number 207, just one shy of Jerry Rice's all-time mark of 208.
And the 49ers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Taking it about the 1. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. LA set to take over again on offense. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
On first down, it's Herbert. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Dexter Lawrence getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. On second down, here's Mitchell. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. It's a gain of 7 on the ground, but they'll be faced with 3rd and long.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Here's Herbert.
Open man is Palmer. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on second down. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10.
Herbert back to the air. This complete to Langford. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
2nd and a couple.
47-yard line.
Here's Herbert. It's caught. Here's Langford. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. They gets it into the arms of Parker, complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. That's out wide for Palmer.
They'll wind up getting just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. This now a 3rd and 4.
Herbert off of play action.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Oh, man, that is just a flat miss. He's in the pocket. The protection holds up. He sees his man come free, but maybe he just gets a little excited about the prospect of a long touchdown.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive.
There he goes, right side. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
35 yards the gain there. Another first down as well. Again, it's Walker. A nice little juke. And now spinning away. And down inside the 15 he goes. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
And he comes back with one complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. L.A. readies for its next possession. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10
at their own 17-yard line. Now he dumps this off over the middle. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Jenkins. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Justin Herbert looking to pass.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Herbert. Now the Niners get there and bring him down. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Throwing the out route. He's got Parker. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Needed 13. They got 14 on 3rd down. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Back to throw here, Herbert.
Screen play, setting it up for Mitchell.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down.
This 2nd and 4.
At the 49-yard line.
Herbert now. Over the middle, it's complete. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Herbert throwing again. He finds his man, complete. That's Jenkins. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the fourth. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution. Even though the scoreboard is going against you, you want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
On second down, here's Herbert. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
One last throw here for Herbert.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted.